It's your boy Edgar. I'm gonna break down a beat that I made called "Save Me." It was requested by a subscriber, I'm guessing, and I'm finally getting to it. While I was recording the original video, my Windows actually crashed, and I lost all the files for this video, for this song, as well as the video. That's why this video is so delayed. But I try to match it up as best as I can. Basically, everything was saved besides the sample, so it was really easy to do the sample. It wasn't too much. It might not be exactly the same, but I think it is, to be honest. But let's get into the video. Let's not waste any more time. The sample I got was from Daniel Caesar Transform, like around I think 335 to I think 350 was the sample. And here's a sample. I'm gonna put no pitch because this is the original that I saw. Oh wait, hold up, and no filters too. So when I heard this, I just like thought it was a dope ass sample. I just like the guitar, and I was gonna use it right there, like was done again, and I was gonna loop it. But then I heard the "Save Me Like Jesus," and then I was like, "Yo, this is gonna turn into a what's it called? A gospel song." And so we just looped it. My brother helped me loop it, but it's nine bars in total. And then this is what it sounds like with the pitch, which is 400. Like you could see right here on the top hand left hand corner, it says 400, and that's how many notes. We pitched it up 400 cents, which means 4 notes above the original key of the song. So what we did was went to tune map and we looked up transform. Let me take this off. And we just saw the key, which was F major. It would just be a regular F, right? So yeah, it's the current key is an A, I believe. So what we did was we put this in auto. We put this in track 8, which I'll show the filters. It's just a low filter. Just make it muffled and some reverb. And that's all we added. Here's the reverb. Why we did the muffled is because the intro was supposed to, my idea for the intro was like you're kind of hearing this while you're walking past the bar or going closer to the bar or whatever, the club. And so that's why it's muffled. And then the closer you get, the louder it becomes. And then when the beat drops, that's when you're inside the club. You know, you open the doors and you can hear the music full on. So that's why I did that. This is what it sounds like. And we also did this reverb, so it's even more reverb and it gets clearer. So it's just an automation clip. Of course, this is a Kanye inspired beat. That's why it's a Kanye type beat. But when I heard it, I heard the sample and I'm like, yo, what if we pitched it up a little bit? And kind of like soul, you know, like the soul samples that he kind of did. And it turned out really good, and that's what the product was. Let me put no filter on it right now. Let's hear. So when I heard this, I was like, yo, it's over, bro. Actually, I think this sounds better than the filters, but like I was saying, I don't know what my brother did with the filters, and later on he's gonna come on to this. He's probably gonna come in a bit.
Hey, so I'm pretty much just gonna explain what we did to the sample and all the effects we put on it. The first thing we did was we put a Fruity Love filter, and that was just to give the sample more vintage feel and make it seem like an old record. Next thing we did was we put an EQ, and you know, just to take out the kick and the bass, because we wanted to add our own kick and the bass was kind of clashing with that, so we just took that out. Next thing we did was another EQ, and that was just to bring some of the treble down. It was just really harsh on the ears, so we didn't like that. We added a reverb just to give it more space and make it more full in a sense. After doing all the EQing, the volume of the sample decreased, so we wanted to boost it back up, and we used Soundgoodizer to do that. After using Soundgoodizer, there was still a little bit of frequencies that needed to be adjusted. Some needed to be boosted, some needed to be lowered down. So that's what the CQ is here for. It's just an automation clip, and it's just to transition the sample to the ending, and have a cool outro. Then we added another EQ, and that was just to boost a little bit of the treble because we took down a lot of it right here, and we wanted it to be perfect, and we liked the way it sounded like that. That's basic rundown on what we did, or all the effects we used for the sample.
I like this version a lot better. It's just so chill, you know what I mean? And yeah, you can hear the bass. I think that's why we did that, so you can hear the bass so much. I believe it was 10. Yeah, so like you could hear the bass in the original and stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure that's one of the things, and he EQ'd it. And basically the drum pattern that I used, I'm trying to solo that. Basically the drum pattern that I used for that song was a shaker that was on high, like the velocity would be like this, you know what I'm saying? So it sounds like a real shaker instead of just like you know. And the drum pattern is really simple. Let me solo this. Pretty simple kick. So I originally did this, I think the drums first, and then this was gonna be like a boom bap type of thing. I think I had the hi-hats first, and like I said, it was a boom bap first, and then I was like, I don't really like the hi-hats, so I just added some shakers, and I just put the velocity up and down. And a lot of my videos, I do a lot of shakers, and I just like how it sounds compared to a hi-hat. Everyone uses hi-hats, not really too many people use shakers. What really inspired me was Childish Gambino's Kawaya, whatever. I don't even know what that album was. But that's my favorite album by Childish Gambino. You can hear most of my songs come from that, and when I type in like Childish Gambino type beat, that's usually what I'm going for, is that album sound. So that's why I use shaker. So you can hear like little effects. So we just basically put like a bark and put some reverb on it, and the woo reverb. I think this is the same channel, so yeah. With these ones, if you go to Retro by Childish Gambino, this one inspired me to do this, was when they go like go 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 go. Basically what I did here was I upped the reverb so that way it kind of fades into the next part, and it's the slow down part. I guess you could say I was inspired by the Kid Cudi Day and Night, where like it just changes to like the slow version like randomly, but I wanted to build up to it. But yeah, basically what I did was I basically did the same thing with the shakers. I just made them like up and then down. I just changed the velocity on those. So when this hits, I just put this stomp as more like, so it hits harder on the kick. Fairly simple stuff. It's that simple. No hi-hats, nothing. It's just a snap and a kick. What I really like about this drums is when it hits, it takes a little bit for the snap and the drums to hit again, but after the first bar, it goes smooth. Like there's a little groove to it, you know? I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't intend that to happen, but it just happened. I'm not gonna lie, but it sounds really dope. regardless. So, and then at the end, I just extended it a little bit out, so that way it fades out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't just cut off. And I'll show you that part as well. Let's see. You see how it fades out like that? So there's 2 bars. Put this here. So let's see. So it doesn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, right. So it fades out like that. Put this. You hear the difference? But let's see. That's pretty much it for the beat. That pretty much wraps up the video. Let me know what I could do better. Drop a like, comment, anything that you want to know about the beat, any song recommendations that I should break down of my own. And remember to subscribe. And that's it, man. Till the next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye.